1 mole of methane undergoes complete combustion in a stoichiometric amount of air. The reaction proceeds as CH4 CO2 both the reactants and products are in gas phase. H298,730 kJ of methane. Mole fraction of water vapor in the product gases is about A 0.19, B 0.33, C 0.40, D 0.67. The correct answer is 0.19. Volume percent for gases is equal to the A weight percent, B mole percent, C weight percent only for ideal gases, D mole percent only for ideal gases. The correct answer is mole percent only for ideal gases. Compressibility factor of a real gas is the ratio of the actual volume to that predicted by ideal gas law. As the pressure of the gas approaches zero, the compressibility factor approaches A, B 0, C 1, D 0.24. The correct answer is 1. Cp equals Cv at A 0 C, B 0 K, C 0 floor, D 0 R. The correct answer is 0 K. Pick out the wrong statement. A. The evaporation of aqueous solution of glucose causes its molarity to increase. B. Both the freezing point as well as boiling point of sea water is more than that of distilled water. C. The solution containing equal masses of two liquids X and Y has the same mole fraction of X and Y. D. Both B and C. The correct answer is both B and C. For a reaction XY, if the concentration of X is tripled, the rate becomes 9 times. The order of reaction is A0, B1, C2, D3. The correct answer is 2. The vapor pressure of liquids of similar chemical nature at any particular temperature with increase in the molecular weight. A increases, B decreases, C remains unchanged, D either A or B depends on the liquid. The correct answer is decreases. The vapor pressure of liquids having similar chemical nature at any specified temperature with increasing molecular weight. A increases, B decreases, C remains unchanged, D increases linearly. The correct answer is decreases. Mass number of an atom is the sum of the numbers of A neutrons and protons, B protons and electrons, C neutrons and electrons, D both a B. The correct answer is both a B. Under conditions of equal reduced pressure and equal reduced temperature, substances are said to be in the corresponding states. At equal reduced conditions, i.e. at the corresponding state, the of different gases are nearly the same. A. Compressibility, B. Molecular weight, C. Humidity, D. None of these. The correct answer is compressibility. Colligative properties of a dilute solution are those which depend entirely upon the A. Chemical composition of the solute, B. Constitution of the solute, C. Number of solute molecules contained in a given volume of the solvent, D. None of these. The correct answer is constitution of the solute. Viscosity of atmospheric air may be about centipoise. A 0.015, B 1.5, C 15, D 150. The correct answer is 0.015. The osmotic pressure of a solution increases if its is decreased. A. Volume, B. Solute concentration, C. Temperature, D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Pure aniline is evaporating through a stagnant air film of 1 mm thickness at 300 K and a total pressure of 100 kPa. The vapor pressure of aniline at 300 K is 0.1 kPa. The total molar concentration under these conditions is 40.1 mol m3. The diffusivity of aniline in air is 0.74 xL05 m2s. The numerical value of mass transfer coefficient is 7.4 x 10^3. The rate of evaporation of aniline is 2.97 x 10^4. Its units are A mol S, B mol cm2 S, C mol m2 S, D mol m2 S. The correct answer is mol m2 S. In osmosis through a semi-permeable membrane, diffusion of the A solvent is from low concentration to high concentration region. B solvent is from high concentration to low concentration region. C solute takes place. D none of these. The correct answer is solvent is from low concentration to high concentration region. A long cylinder and a sphere both of 5 cm diameter are made from the same porous material. The flat ends of cylinder are sealed. Both the cylinder and sphere are saturated with the same solution of sodium chloride. Later both the objects are immersed for a short and equal interval of time in a large tank of water which is well agitated. The fraction of salt remaining in the cylinder and the sphere are Xc and Xs respectively. Which of the following statement is correct? A XCXS, B XCXS, C XCXS, D Xc greater less than Xs depending on the length of the cylinder. The correct answer is XCXS. The temperature at which the second virial coefficient of a real gas is 0 is called the A eutectic point, B boil temperature, C boiling point, D critical temperature. The correct answer is eutectic point. The hydroxyl ion O concentration in a solution having pH value 3 will be A 1011, B 1010, C 103, D 104. The correct answer is 1011. Boiling point of a solution as compared to that of the corresponding solvent is A less, B more, C same, D either more or less depends upon the solvent. The correct answer is more. Real gases approach ideal behavior at A high pressure high temperature, B low pressure high temperature, C high pressure low temperature, D low pressure low temperature. The correct answer is low pressure high temperature. The net heat evolved or absorbed in a chemical process, i.e. total change in the enthalpy of the system, is independent of the A temperature pressure, B number of intermediate chemical reactions involved, C state of aggregation the state of combination at the beginning the end of the reaction, D none of these. The correct answer is number of intermediate chemical reactions involved. NTP corresponds to A 1 atm. Absolute pressure 0 C, B 760 mm Hg gauge pressure 0 C, C 760 to 15 C, D 101.325 kPa gauge pressure 0 C. The correct answer is 1 atm. Absolute pressure 0 C. During a phase change process like sublimation, vaporization, melting, etc., the specific does not change. A enthalpy, B Gibbs free energy, C internal energy, D entropy. The correct answer is Gibbs free energy. Atomic of an element is a whole number. A weight, B number, C volume, D radius. The correct answer is number. The boiling points for pure water and pure toluene are 100 C and 110.6 C respectively. Toluene and water are completely immiscible in each other. A well-agitated equimolar mixture of toluene and water are prepared. If at a total pressure of 1 standard atm, exerted by the vapors of water and toluene, the mole fraction of water xW in the vapor phase satisfies A0 xW 0.5, B xW 0.5, C 0.5 xW 1.0, D xW 1.0. The correct answer is 0.5 xW 1.0. The heat of adsorption of a gas caused by van der Waals forces of attraction and capillarity is equal to the heat of A. Normal condensation, B. wetting, C. Sum of A and B, D. difference of A and B. The correct answer is sum of A and B. The pressure of V liters of a dry gas is increased from 1 to 2 kgfcm2 at a constant temperature. The new volume will become A V2, B 2V, C V4, D V2. The correct answer is V2. 1 torr is equivalent to A 1 mm Hg, B 1 Pascal, C 1 atha, D 1 mm Wz. The correct answer is 1 mm Hg. Roule's law is obeyed by a solution A. saturated, B. molar, C. normal, D. none of these. The correct answer is none of these. At standard conditions N2 to O2 to No 2G 100 kg mole No O2 to No 2G 35 kg mole, the standard free energy of formation of No in kg mole is A 15, B 30, C 85, D 170. The correct answer is 85. pH value of an alkaline solution is A 7, B 7, C 7, D constant over a wide range. The correct answer is 7. 1 kg of calcium carbide CaC2 produces about 0.41 kg of acetylene gas on treatment with water. How many hours of service can be derived from 1 kg of calcium carbide in an acetylene lamp burning 35 liters of gas at Ntp per hour? A 5, B 10, C 15, D 20. The correct answer is 10. According to Raoult's law, the vapor pressure exerted by component in a solution is proportional to the mole fraction of that component. Raoult's law is not applicable under the following assumption condition. A. No component is concentrated at the surface of the solution. B. The component molecules are nonpolar and are of almost equal size. C. In the formation of solution, chemical combination, molecular association between unlike molecules takes place. D. The attractive forces between like and unlike molecules are almost equal. The correct answer is in the formation of solution, chemical combination, molecular association between unlike molecules takes place. Kinematic viscosity of 1 m2 second is equivalent to Stokes. A 10, B 10 2, C 10 3, D 10 4. The correct answer is 10 4. Internal energy of a substance comprises of the energy A. vibrational, B. rotational, C. translational, D. all ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. In a binary liquid solution of components A and B, if component A exhibits positive deviation from Raoult's law, then component B A exhibits positive deviation from Raoult's law, B exhibits negative deviation from Raoult's law, C obeys Raoult's law, D may exhibit either positive or negative deviation from Raoult's law. The correct answer is exhibits positive deviation from Raoult's law. Avogadro number is the number of molecules in one of a gas. A gram, B kilogram, C gm dot mole, D liter. The correct answer is gm.mol. Number of gram equivalent of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution is called its A. Normally, B. Molarity, C. Molality, D. Formality. The correct answer is normally. The number of atoms of oxygen present in 11.2 liters of ozone O3 at NTP are A. 3.01 x 1022, B. 6.02 x 1023, C. 9.03 x 1024, D. 1.20 x 1024. The correct answer is 9.03 x 1024. Simultaneous doubling of the absolute temperature of a gas and reduction of its pressure to half will result in the volume of the gas. A. No change, B. Doubling, C. L4th reduction, D. fourfold increase. The correct answer is doubling. Heat of reaction is not influenced by other route method through which final products are obtained. B. The physical state, e.g. solid, liquid or gaseous of reactants and products. C. Whether the reaction is carried out at constant temperature or constant pressure. D. None of these. The correct answer is the route method through which final products are obtained. Pick out the Roing conversion formula for the conversion of weight units. A. 1 ton 1000 kilograms 22.046 pounds. B. 1 US ton 907 kilograms 0.907 ton 0.893 ton. C. 1 ton 2240 pounds 1016 kilograms 1.016 tons 1.12 US tons. D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. The elevation in boiling point of a solution is proportional to the of the solution. A. Molar concentration, B. Reciprocal of the molar concentration, C. Normality, D. Molarity. The correct answer is molar concentration. Pick out the Roing statement. A. 1 kg mole of an ideal gas occupies 22.4 m3 at NTP. B. 1 pound mole of an ideal gas occupies 359 feet 3 at NTP. C. 1 gm mole of an ideal gas occupies 22.4 liters, i.e. 22,400 C.C at NTP. D. Density of dry air at NTP is 1 gram liter. The correct answer is density of dry air at NTP is 1 gram liter. 1 Pascal unit of pressure is equal to nm2. A. 10, B. 1, C. 0.1, D. 1000. The correct answer is 1. 40 grams each of the methane and oxygen are mixed in an empty container maintained at 40 C. The fraction of the total pressure exerted by oxygen is A. 1.2, B. 1.3, C. 1.4, D. 2.3. The correct answer is 1.3. A rigid vessel containing 3 moles of nitrogen gas at 30 C is heated to 250 C. Assume the average capacities of nitrogen to be Cp 29.1 J mole. C and Cv 20.8 J mole. C. The heat required neglecting the heat capacity of the vessel is A. 13,728 J, B. 19,206 J, C. 4,576 J, D. 12,712 J. The correct answer is 19,206 J. An oxidation process is accompanied by decrease in the A. number of electrons, B. oxidation number, C. number of ions, D. all ABC. The correct answer is number of electrons. Refluxing of part of the distillate in a fractionating column is a recycling operation aimed primarily at A. heat conservation, B. Yield enhancement. C. Product enrichment. D. None of these. The correct answer is product enrichment. Which of the following expressions defines the Baume gravity scale for liquids heavier than water? A. 141.5 G 131.5. B. 145 145 G. C. 200 G 1. D. 400 G 400. The correct answer is 145 145 G.